Pisces, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to this Pluto moving into the sign of Aquarius tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at how Pluto has been in this place before, back in March through June of 2023. Then it went back into Capricorn and now it will move into the sign of Aquarius on January 21st and will remain there until September 2nd. Then it will briefly tiptoe back into Capricorn, and then November 19th, 2024, Pluto will stay into Aquarius for the next 20 years. So this is really big energy, okay, Pisces? Do take a look at the description box below. I've highlighted all those important dates, okay? I do want to thank each and every one of you for your likes, subscribes, and comments. Thanks for giving my videos a thumbs up. Lets me know these readings are resonating with you. Pisces, I have some really big news. If you haven't already seen, I do now offer personal tarot readings. So do look at the description box below. I have highlighted a link that you can go to scorpiosoultime.com. On my website, you will see 3 different options for a burning question, which is a 1 question, lunar cycles, new moon and full moon readings, as well as 2-month spreads as well. So take a look and see if any of those interest you. If you sign up by January 31st, you can use the coupon code Aquarius to receive 15% off your tarot reading. Okay, so I hope that's really helpful for you. I will still keep doing these free readings, but I wanted to offer it because a lot of people have asked. Okay, all right, Pisces, let's see what this Pluto in Aquarius is looking like for you. Now, I do think, Pisces, it's really important to note that possible themes from last year when when Aquarius was, like Pluto in Aquarius was in that sign from March until June of 2023, those themes could come up again. So we will pull a card for that as well, okay? All right, you're starting off with the 9 of Pentacles in the upright, as well as the Judgment card in reverse. Then you have the 3 of Wands also in reverse. And you have the Sun card also in reverse. So you have 2 major arcana cards, the Judgment and the Sun, and then you have the 9 of Pentacles and 3 of Wands. Let's go ahead and Spirit, if you can help guide us, give us a card of where Pisces left last, when was it? Last year, March 23rd through June 11th. And let's see what kind of energy you were dealing with back then. 2 of Swords in reverse. So for some of you Pisces, it was some type of decision that possibly you were mulling over. This definitely could have been something that was a mental strain. I do think that once you move into this Aquarius energy, it could be a lot lighter for you since Aquarius is an air sign. Swords are air as well. So if there was something that you were dealing with on a personal level, I do think that Judgment card is highlighting somewhere that possibly was a culmination point for you anywhere from March until June of last year. So just know that those themes could be revisited now that Pluto moves back into Aquarius. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't necessarily have to come back, but it definitely could be a theme that you're reminded of, especially with that Judgment card. Let's go ahead and pull an overarching theme card. Spirit, where should Pisces take a look at an overarching theme for Pluto moving into the sign of Aquarius? And you do have strength. Beautiful Archangel Ariel. And you can see here it says great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. So already, Pisces, I'm feeling like that is connected to this 2 of Swords. I do feel like some of you are trying to forgive yourself or forgive others for possibly some type of mental strain that you were going through back last year between March and June. This is going to be a time for you to really focus on what it is that you need to feel whole again, feel better. I do feel like you're releasing harsh judgments throughout the rest of 2024. And that's a really huge undertaking, right? It's not so easy just to forgive people. And I do think this Two of Swords is a reminder of somewhere that you maybe were trying to forgive someone, and this Archangel Ariel wants to remind you that you have all the strength that you need, okay? So beautiful energy there, Pisces. So I'm looking over your cards, and what I do think is very interesting is that the Judgment and the Sun, both major arcana cards, are both in reverse. Both cards usually symbolizing some great accomplishment or coming to the end of a culmination point. And I do feel like that Nine of Pentacles and Three of Wands both are somewhat positive too. So there's almost like this back and forth with yourself, Pisces, that you could be going through, especially like I said with that Two of Swords, where you are coming to this final judgment stage, whether you are like trying to get over, like I said, a relationship or forgiving someone. There is this point that this year you're going to feel so much better about where you're at with your finances, with your job, with your career, but also like your self-worth. And I do think that many of you all are going to be coming to this point where you kind of keep revisiting whether you need to maybe move on from a physical person or an environment. There is this sense of you really coming to grips with whatever it was in the past, and you are moving on from it. So I think that's really beautiful energy, Pisces. And then you have this Three of Wands in reverse and the Sun in reverse. So there is kind of like this questioning of what strategy do you want to take to move forward? And while you may not have all the answers right at the beginning, I do think that this Pluto in Aquarius is going to remind you to work with others, to be able to think outside the box. I do think that you have been maybe too much in your head, especially with that Two of Swords. You've been too much in your head and you haven't been able to strategize in a way that is in a way that you're actually feeling good about it. It feels like you need some work on that fun piece, on thinking outside the box. So I remind you with that Sun card, which is that Leo energy, family, friends, meeting with people could be the answer this year, okay? I do think that this Pluto in Aquarius is reminding you to work and depend on people more. Pisces, I think maybe you've been a little bit too alone. And I do think that this Archangel Ariel is reminding you that you have so much strength within you. And if you haven't found it, you will during this Pluto in Aquarius phase. Okay, so really nice to see, Pisces. If you have any questions, if you're wanting to dig a little deeper based on your personal birth chart, I have so much faith that you all are going to do absolutely well this year. But if you have some questions, if you want a personal tarot reading from me, go ahead and click that link below. You'll be taken to my site. And if you have any questions, I have a contact form below. Okay, you all, I hope you all have a great Pluto in Aquarius, and I'll talk to you later.